Hello viewers, Assalamu alaikum. In this video, I will draw the SFD and BMD diagram for this combined loading case. UDL is acting, point load is acting, and UVL is acting. I will draw the SFD and BMD diagram for this beam, 20 feet span beam. First of all, find out the reactions. Taking moment at point A, VE will create here counterclockwise moment. Taken counterclockwise moment V E into moment arm 20, moment arm about point A of VE is equal to this 2 into 5 into 2.5 is the moment arm. This is for UDL, this is for point load. 10 is the force and 10 is the moment arm. Here plus 4 into 5 into 0.5. This is the area of UVL multiplied by this is moment arm. 15 plus 1/3 of this 5. So by taking these moments like this, we can find out the VE is equal to 14.5A, and by applying the Fy is equal to 0, equation of equilibrium, we can find out VA. How? VA is acting upward and VE is also acting upward. Taking both, VA is equal to these forces 1, 2, 3. This is UDL 2 into 15, this is 10 point load, and this is UVL 4 into 2.5. This is 4 into 5 into 0.5. This is 4 into 2.5 UVL, and this is minus 14.58 acting upward. Thus we can find out VA is equal to 15.4. I have explained in my other tutorial how to find out reactions in detail. You can watch it. Now I will draw the SFD diagram. This is V1 is equal to 15 is equal to reaction. This is V1, and this is V2 is equal to previous shearing force minus loading area. This is the loading area 2 into 5. So previous shearing force minus 2 into 5 loading area. Thus we can find out V2 is equal to 5.4. And here you can see that V, the slope of shearing force. This is the slope of shearing force is 1 degree higher than the slope of loading. Slope of loading is 0, and here the slope of shearing force is 1 degree. And this is V3. No loading area is between B and C, so 0 loading area between B and C, and V3 is equal to V2 because no shear force is changing between B and C. And this is V4. V4 is equal to V3. Here the point load is acting, so point load is acting downward, so subtract it from the previous shearing force. So we have subtracted it from previous shearing force. This is minus 4.6 V4. And here V5, there is no load acting between C and B, so shear force is same between C and B. This is V6 is equal to V5 minus loading area. The loading area is this UVL area, which is equal to 4 into 5 into 1 into 0.5. This is the UVL area. Area of UVL is equal to area of this triangular area. This is the V6 minus 14.5. Now how we will take this curve? The end shearing force must be equal to the reaction over here. Here this one shearing force is equal to this one, and this end shearing force is equal to reaction. Now how we can draw this curve like this? Either we draw like this or we draw like this. How we will decide it? How we draw this curve? This I will tell you now. I will draw here curve like this. How? The slope of the SFD line, this is here decreasing left to right. How it is decreasing? Because here it is decreasing from left to right. Because the load, this slope is actually equal to the load. Here the load is decreasing from left to right. As we are moving from D to E, the load is decreasing, so the slope of SFD will also decrease as we move from D to E. This is simple concept. Here you can see this as we are moving from left to right, the slope is decreasing here. And how the slope will increase? In this case, the slope is increasing. So here we have drawn the decreasing slope because here UVL is decreasing. This is the simple concept till here. Now I will draw the BMD diagram for this type of loading. This M1 is equal to 0 because here is the moment, here is the roller. This is M2. M2 is equal to M1 plus minus SFD area. SFD area is actually equal to 5.4 into 5. 5.4 into 5. This blue rectangular area is this one, plus this is the triangular area, orange triangular area. This is the orange triangular area is this one. 10 into 5 into 0.5. This length is 10 because this total length is 14.5 and this length is 5.4. This is 15.4 and this length is 5.4. So this orange length is actually 10. So 10 into 5 span into 0.5, we will get this area of this triangular. And this is M2. How we can find out this M2? This is the curve, because here this is 0 degree curve and this is first degree curve and this is second degree curve. The degree of BMD diagram is higher than the degree of SFD diagram, and degree of SFD diagram is 1 degree higher than the loading. This is the simple concept. And now the M3 is equal to previous moment plus SFD area. This is the SFD area. How we can find out? M3 is equal to this one. This blue rectangular area is 5.4 into 5. This is M3. M4 we can find out previous moment minus this blue area, this shear force area. We can find out M4 like this. Here it is downward from the baseline, so we have subtracted the area. Here it was upward from the line, so we have here this area we have added over here because it was upward from the baseline. Here it is downward, we have subtracted it from the previous moment. Simple. And this is the M5. How we can find out M5? M5 previous moment minus this is 4.6 into 5. This is 4.6 into 5 green rectangular area. This is green rectangular area plus this is this loop area. This closed area is 2 by 3, 10 into 5. This 10 is length from here to here. This length is 10 because total is 14.6 and this is 4.6. So this remaining length from here to here is 10 and its span is 5. So 10 into 5 into 2 by 3, we can get this area, this closed area. So thus we will get the total area, this total area from here. Subtracting this total area from the previous moment, we will get M5 is equal to 0. That is the simple concept how we can draw the BMD diagram. Thanks for watching this video.